Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Star Shadow Plays. I'm host Rob, aka Star Shadow. Continuing on with our San Marino challenge in FM21, which is to take the tiny microstate of San Marino all the way from the bottom of the FIFA rankings to number 1. Simultaneously, we take a club based in San Marino all the way to Champions League glory. Something we've already done with a club based in San Marino, but playing in the Italian pyramid called San Marino Calcio. A team that went defunct in 2019, but was resurrected in 2021, I believe. So you should be able to find them in lower divisions of Italy if you have a database that has the lower divisions activated. You can play with them, so definitely can check them out if you're interested. But in this universe, we founded them ourselves, pumped a ton of money into them, and pimped out the youth intake to see if the challenge is even possible. So the whole reason to do that is to see if a single club's youth intake is enough to power a nation like San Marino all the way to the top, because if you're waiting for a wonder kid, you're probably never going to get one normally, because the youth rating sucks. But we kept the youth rating the same, so it's still pumping out kids, I guess. So if you're following along here, we really focused the first few seasons, the first few episodes, the first like 6 seasons on the club, as we built ourselves into a Champions League winner, as we waited for some of the players from the youth intake to come through and become part of the national side. And then once we got the club side going, and it's now like the most reputable club in the world, won multiple Champions Leagues and such, we can now focus our attention mostly on the nation itself and seeing how this youth intake is affecting what the nation's able to do. And you can kind of see from some of what we have up here that it's going not too badly now. We are up to 56 in the world, which is a high water mark for us, as you can kind of see this huge kind of jumping kind of tell where I took over, which would have been right about here. We were at 197 when I took over, and we quickly made some huge jumps. That was from winning Nations League D, my first year of coaching in the nation, and you can just kind of see these steady climb until we got about into the 60s, where we kind of hit a bit of a lull until recently, where after our first international weekend in Nations League A, as you can see, where we actually took 6 points from 2 matches against Wales and Portugal. That seems to have helped our rating a bit, since these are, well, Wales is top 15, Portugal is where are you at? Are you just top 10 or are you top 5 now? They are 4th in the world, so we beat them on the road. Portugal on the road 2-0, and then we beat Wales 3-1 at home for our 6 points. So, and Wales is, I believe, 15. No, they're dropped down to 22nd. That must be because they lost to us. But they've been up there for a while, so big results for us in our first international weekend, our first international window in Nations League A ever. And now gets a little bit tougher, because we are on the road twice, going on the road to Italy, going on the road to Wales in this international weekend. And, well, not really weekend, it's a international break, international week of sandwiched by Champions League matches, but I believe actually this match is on a Champions League match day, maybe. Yeah, the whole schedule's screwed up in this save, so it's a really fun, I can tell you. Anyway, after the success of the first international window in Nations League A, where I thought maybe I was taking a chance playing the first team, I thought maybe we might rest them for the Wales match. We threw out the first team anyway and got a great result, so in both of those. So I'm hoping for more of the same by throwing the first team out there. Ugolini is suspended for this one, so we start Lance Ramos, who is the nominal starter right now, even though Ugolini is really pushing for that place and may be kind of taking it. But not really any changes from our our last appearance in the international, which is the Nations League A. Gianluca Bellini's made a return. Pacey dribbler, but not much else. His passing rate's kind of not really improving all that much over at Copenhagen, although he's been pretty good, been playing pretty well. So we'll give him a chance and see how this goes. I forgot why we brought him in. Was there an injury or something? I forgot now. It's been a little bit of time since I picked this up last. But like I said, first team here, and we're gonna be making a short trip to Italy. Yeah, short trip. What? How far is it? Short trip to Italy. How far is it from Rome to Rome from San Marino? It is just over 400 kilometers from San Marino, Rome. So this is probably a bus trip because it's about 5 hours on the road. So maybe not. Maybe that might be a little bit of a. That might be a plane ride. Looks like the route is along the Adriatic Sea and then cutting in near Pescara. So I don't know if that's the most direct, but you know, with the mountains there, it's kind of hard to do like a direct. So maybe a flight. I don't know. But it's not that far. So short trip for us. So hopefully we can take advantage of that. So we'll go with our normal tactic, their 5-3-2. No surprises here. You should be well familiar with all these players by now, including our new winner kid, Giuseppe Tome, who's 5'4", and sadly his champion reach has dropped from 10 to 9, which is really sad. Hopefully we can get it back up, because that is awesome. But yeah, so nothing out of the ordinary here. So we're gonna jump into this then. Only 7 minutes before we get towards the match, although we're not getting into the match quite yet, because we're gonna get a chance to see some players that potentially could have been part of the San Marino setup, and we'll talk about them in just a second. First things first, let us start setting up our footedness here. Alrighty, so everyone to Burton. Okay, first up, Nicola Moldini, legendary striker, model citizen, playing at Bayern. Actually, San Marinese. That's right. He potentially could have played for San Marino. He came through our second youth intake. Yes, that's right. He came through our youth intakes. And even more so, even more surprising, he won the Ballon d'Or. What year did he win it though? He's won a lot of stuff, obviously here. Ballon d'Or, FIFA Player of the Year, English Player of the Year. I didn't say when he won it, but yeah. So our youth intake has produced a Ballon d'Or winner, and it's him. And as I said, San Marinese potentially could have played. Of course, we were still like in the 200s at that point, so obviously he never was going to choose us at that point. But now maybe we would have had a chance. Secondly, there is, if you're familiar with the club side, you're definitely very familiar with Alessandro Mancini, who is probably the best left wing back in the world. Getting up there in age now, 29. He came through our first youth intake. You can see he's just very good attacker. Not the best defensively, but you know, for us, our left sided wing backs are pure attack. So with great athleticism, great dribbling, great mentally, he's perfect for what we do. And what you may not know or may not remember, especially if you did not join us near the beginning, he's actually San Marinese too. He came through our very first youth intake. He was the star player of our first youth intake, and has 12 caps and 3 goals for San Marino. I believe these caps actually, either he was involved in the Nations League D, or I think he was actually involved in FIFA World Cup qualifying. So in real life, he would have been a cap tied, I believe. But in FM, the cap tie rules are really weird, and you can only be cap tied in major tournaments. So you have to be like the Euros or the FIFA World Cup, or Copa America, or I guess the Gold Cup and CONCACAF. World Cup qualifying doesn't count for some reason. So yeah, so this is a big loss because he is really good. And actually, I don't see him. Oh yes, because he's suspended, isn't he? Our third player on Italy. Yep, suspended. Andrea Paciocchi, right wing back, also can play on the left because he has a fairly strong left foot. So I trained him over on the left too, in order to have a very versatile fullback. Came through our youth intake once again. This is through the second one, or was this the first one? Forget. I'm pretty sure he came through the first youth intake. We had a really good first youth intake, and then our second one produced some good players too. Well, I mean, Monaldini, for instance. But Paciocchi, he had 3 caps for San Marino as well. Not sure if he actually played in ones that would have got him cap tied, but he did have 3 caps. And he was considering switching back to us since Italy was not calling him up after the U21s. So we just about pulled him back, which would have been huge for us. But Italy finally called him up and he accepted, and they cap tied him. But we were very close to bringing him back, and that would have been huge for us because he's still a good player. He's at Bayern. Would love to have had him. But that's 3 players in the Italy setup that are San Marinese and could have been playing for us. Alright, with that done, let's see. Conor Moldini, what do they want us to do? Go hard but fair. That seems like a bad idea. Mirko Burton, former Wonder Kid, and he's actually not that good. At Juventus. He's actually not that good. We will close down both the attackers though. Vetsosi. Ooh, we can actually go after him a little bit. A good passer, good first touch. Is that Milan? I don't remember him playing there. But we'll go in hard on him, and he's tired already. Nice. Nespoli at Inter. It's a good passer. Press both of those guys too. Forestiero. There we go. I gotta go into my Italian accent a little bit more. He's at Liverpool, legendary midfielder. Very, very, very athletic. Good passer, good first. Yeah, he's really good. We can't attack him though, can we? No. Ruggieri, Barcelona, experienced fullback, 32, still kicking around. Ooh, look at those. He's got a crossing of 16. Ooh. And he's a good passer. Ooh. Still got a lot to take at 32. They want to press him then. Marco Esposito at Lazio. Pretty athletic himself. But he's a midfielder. He's just okay. Kind of surprising. Bastoni's still kicking around at 35. He's at Real Madrid still. Fringe player though. Lost a lot of athleticism. Still mentally and technically pretty good. Very good actually, but we'll have to see if we can take advantage of those technicals. Andrea Papetti at PSG. Elite center back. I think I would agree with that. And Carlo Volpez. Another elite center back. Not as good of a jumper, but yeah, he's pretty good. Donnarumma still kicking around too. Athleticism, of course, a little down the drain, but still a very good keeper. So they're playing this 5-4-1 or 5-2-3-ish. Kind of flooded the midfield with midfielders, but we actually match up pretty well against that. The reason being, pick up where you from. The reason being is that we have three against four, but we also have 3 central defenders. So usually we see a central defender kind of push up when one of those attacking midfielders that's not being picked up get the ball because of the pole pressing all 4 of the midfielders. So and even then we would have a 2-on-1 on Maldini. So the numbers they're gonna try and flood us, but we should be able to handle it with what we have. Not always going to be comfortable. We could also think about dropping this midfielder back here and to cover those 2 and let Giardi kind of take care of the 2 that are less dangerous and aren't attacking as much. But I think right now we'll start off and see if we can handle them with just Rosti and the 2 central defenders. I mean, we could put them on stopper to make them press a little bit more, but it should be fine. We'll keep an eye on that. Alright, so we got a little bit of motivation. Actually, that's there's a couple players here who are not the strongest mentally. You 2 are, so I can put a lower pressure on you. Alright, let's see how we do coming out. How confident, or are you confident Rosti will perform today? Yep. One of our best players, one of our best midfielders. He's not playing very much for Leicester, unfortunately. But that is the way it goes once they leave the club, unfortunately. I don't have any control over their playing. They are super attacking us already. Maldini, of course, talked about how much of a danger man he is. Giardi, not challenging for that for some reason. But okay, this is promising. We're getting a little bit of attack going. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, that was an interesting. Yeah, was he outside? Yeah. It looked like he was offside, so I wasn't getting too excited about that. Okay. Hit it towards Golanucci against. Yep. Tomei. Oh, it was a good idea, but the run was different than what he was expecting. A little bit of pressure there. Chachi, a little composure there, finds Luigi, which would have been nice. Under pressure at least. My headphones died here. I'm going to change the battery while we're going. There we go. So Scotty, that's what he's there for. Gonna clean up any misses in the middle, any high balls in the middle with his jumping reach. Oof. Cicchetti, good job there. There we go. Golanucci. Oh man, if he had hit that first time to Giardi would have been gone. That would have been, he doesn't have the vision for that, but that would have been, oh, that would have been beautiful. Okay, so this is, let's see, there's Louis stepping up. I expect him to do that against the midfield. Tomei could pass. Giardi! Yes! It's 1-0. Giardi is coming off a golden boot in La Liga. So that's a goal scorer for us, so hopefully that gets him going. He's currently scoreless in La Liga, I believe, which is very surprising for someone who had scored 23, I think, in the league last year. Bad turnover. It's too early to like shut up shop, so I don't want to make any changes yet until we kind of see what's going on. Alovici getting beat way too easy. Cicchetti, great save. Stone. Oh, defense has got to be strong here. Block shots, yep, like that. That's what we need. Okay. That's what he's supposed to do. We're supposed to hit it to Ramos, but Ramos was covered. It's not good. I got good anticipation there by Scotty. This is not good. Oh, Scotty missed that one, and Chachi's there to clean that up, which is good. Oh, no, 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 no. They are not happy. I don't blame them for not being happy because they got torn apart once and gave up a goal. We are not holding possession. I don't want to drop the cautious already. Going to try it though. We're gonna see. Maybe we're gonna have to soak up pressure. It's not something I like to do. But they are really coming at us, so this might be the time to drop the cautious since we're not having any possession and oof. The defense is playing pretty well so far. Oh, well, right, except for there. Oh, we got a break there because Maldini just skinned him. Oh, hit a terrible shot right at Cacchetti. So our defenders are pretty good, all pretty good in the air. So that's an advantage to us. Giardi, should be card. Oh. He had him beat the whole way with his pace. That's what we like to see. Our forwards in space running at the defense, which is where they're best. Because like I said, they're all fast and they all can dribble good. Or dribble well. Sorry. We don't speak English. Oh, Giardi. Oh, if he gets on that, then he might be gone there. Clean it up. Oh. There's no way Scotty can man mark Maldini. That's just not happening. On a side note, it's very nice of Italy to not be wearing their customary blues and letting us wear our customary light blues. So thank you, Italy. That's a huge opportunity in a set piece that we didn't convert. That was a nice, beautiful flick that really should have been converted. What? He's like a mile and a half outside. What the? Oh, come on. This is not an Italy San Marino match unless the referee is paid off by Italy. Look, he's a mile and a half outside the box. The fact that he doesn't even go to VAR tells you everything about this penalty. It's not a penalty. This is a paid off referee. A paid off referee. Look, it doesn't come in until after he's way outside. But he's way out. That's a foul outside. It's a mile and a half outside. This is not on the line. This is outside by a couple feet. This is not a penalty. This is a paid off referee. And how can you tell? Because they didn't even go to VAR for it. That's not a penalty. It's 100% not a penalty. Ball don't lie, right? Chetty's having a great day. Oh, how's that not going to be a chance? Giardi's on the run at their defense. That's definitely going to turn into a chance. That is... What the... That is... What is going on? Why? Oh no, hold on. It's because we got they get 3 midfielders got sucked to the side. That's why. This is not what's supposed to be happening. Rusty should be in the middle, and he got sucked to the side. That's terrible. That's just not what he's supposed to be doing. And then he would be, yeah, that's just bad marking. So Luigi had to come in. That's terrible marking. That's players just doing stupid stuff. That's players doing stupid stuff. You know it wasn't good enough, y'all. Come on, how is only one person motivated? I'm not happy. Nope, I'm not happy with you. I'm not happy with you. That's not acceptable. I should just yell at them all like this. If they're not motivated, not happy. You guys are fine. You guys actually scored. You're fine, you're fine. But yeah, that was because Loey was open here. He could have covered this. Rusty should have been here, and then they would have moved across, and Allergy would have picked up that. It's just, that was just bad marking and bad positioning. All right. We'll go move up the positive, see if we can get the aggression up just a touch, because I don't want to open up. I don't want to press too much yet. We'll see if we can get the ball a little bit too. It's kind of a risk, but I think right now something we need to do. That is terrible. Come on. So the ball's taken. He's gonna hit this first time. Okay. I have a defender there who's just standing. What the hell? What shot you doing? You just stood there and didn't even try. This is... What is going on? Rating the team because now I'm mad. They can cry about it all they want. You can see what our wingbacks are not doing anything. If our wingbacks aren't doing anything, we're in trouble. You have a man standing right in front of you. Like, sure, it's way down here, but he's standing right in your line of sight, and you hit a ball. Jesus Christ! Now we're gonna get cut open because the team just sucks. Now, come on. Under pressure, just oh, that's a foul there. He pushed him off. He pushed off Ramos. Look at him, he just pushed him off to open up his spot. Referee, yep. See, referee is made his mark on this one. Referee is making his mark. I can't do anything about this because put the Gulini out. I can't do something about this because this is terrible. That's embarrassing. He plays at Manchester United, and he's playing like that. Playing him as a segundo, which is kind of a deeper box to box. See if we can kind of close those up a little bit more. So bad. Not even attempting to go and do anything. Not even attempting at this point. Why would he hit it at Giardi? Giardi can't jump. He's 5'5". Now they're just gonna come back at us and do that. Trying to hold on to the ball a little bit because we are getting some possession out of this. So we can see. I want to see if we can at least kind of control the ball a little bit. But when one of your guys supposed to be passing is just tossing the ball to no one, that's not helping. Doesn't really matter, but I don't even get sent off too. I mean, he's getting us the next match, but it's fine. Just gonna play like this, then, and then everyone just runs away from the ball. So that's always nice. Yeah, there's just no one trying at this point. Yes, there we go. We gotta score goals here, so kind of thinking about even going attacking at this point. And get us more torn apart, I guess. You might as well come and run for that. I mean, you're no good right there. Thinking here what my last change is gonna be. Kind of want to sub off center back, but I think we need more ahead. Pilchoni, guess what? I'm throwing you in on a deep end. Yeah. It's not the best idea to be playing a youngster who just getting his first opportunities in top flight football. Ooh, Jesus. This level, he's getting thrown in the deep end of it, but he's back up right now, so might as well. He might be getting a start. No, Bellini. I think this is a better run for Pelliccioni, though. He's more athletic. Alright. Let's see if we can get another one at least. Bad idea? Yes, but doesn't matter at this point. We're going for Roke here. See if we can create another opportunity now. I mean, there's only so much you can do against 12 players. There's only so much you can do. Wouldn't be Italy San Marino without Italy paying off the refs, let's put it that way. But they did cover us open right after halftime, like right around halftime. They covered us open a bunch of times, which not good. But there was, yeah. You gave him, no, I'm not happy. That's we're top of the group. Oh, you're underdogs. No, we're top of the group. We expect to come out here and perform in these matches. This is not. We are not ranked 200 in the world anymore. We're ranked in 50th, and we're top of the group, or we were top of the group. How is it bad to have expectations? Why would I coddle these players who play like garbage in a match that matters? I don't understand why the system would be like, oh no, we should coddle them. No, we have expectations, and we expect our players to play up to expectations, not defecate in the bed. Let's see if we get problems like this. 6.2. You get yelled at, because that is more than unacceptable. You got yelled at already, so I'm gonna need to yell at you again. Actually, maybe I should have thrown the water bottle at him. That might have helped. That's why he's not playing much at Manchester United. Just how damaging was it for your side? We scored a punch before halftime. It sucks. Sucks. Then they come out after halftime and do the same things. Some bafflement among supporters that you seemingly refuse to substitute Chachi despite his clear subpar performance. Why? Because we wanted to get midfielders in. 3 subs is terrible. It's terrible. 5 subs. 5 subs. 5 subs. Well, we're still top for now. Now we're gonna go to Wales. So I want to see. How did he do? 6.4. I mean, he did. That's pretty close to corrupt. That 4-star Norwegian. He might have been paid. Oh, look at that. He's just a terrible. He might just be a terrible ref. I'm leaning towards he got paid off, but he's also a terrible ref. The fact that they didn't go to VAR on that penalty, which wasn't a penalty, is the proof there. Pound knows what shots though, so I mean, I don't have any complaints about losing, but I thought we might have been able to nick a draw. That penalty changed things because even though we saved it, they got momentum, and then halftime they came out firing. Yeah. So that's disappointing. That's very disappointing after the last international window where we took some surprising, but I mean, this is more what we expected. So on the road, I mean, I can't complain too much. Scored twice, showing that we're game. We're not shutting up shop against teams in the top 10 in the world. So we're showing that we're not a bad team. So that's all we can really do here. But we're gonna be going to Wales. They're just outside the top 20 now, and I think we have to look at seeing what we can do against them. It would be nice to do a double over Wales here. I mean, that'd be huge for us, but I don't know. After playing like that, I don't know. We have to make some changes and see what's gonna go on. We'll see who's tired and who's not. But that's a problem for future me and future us. So that is gonna do it for us tonight. As man, very disappointing, but sometimes you run into a team that's mad and is gonna try and make up for their poor performances, and manage to do that against us at home. It's fine. They were at home. We understand that there was going to be an inevitable reaction. We caught it. So we just gotta try and be better. So thank y'all for watching, hanging out. Really appreciate it. Enjoying watching these videos. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff on any of the videos you watch, as a matter of fact. Very, very much appreciated. And shout out and much love and appreciation to all of the subscribers already here. I mean, getting over 50 subscribers is literally 50 more subscribers than I ever thought we would ever get on this channel. So thank you. It's just, yeah, I don't know what to say at this point. So just thank you. There's links in the description of the video to the Twitch and Twitter if you want to come hang out a little bit. You stream a few nights a week. Terrible times for a lot of people, but you know, as someone who has a full-time job and is a father to a 6-year-old, gotta find times when you can do stuff, and that's the time I can. So yeah, if you ever are around at the time, feel free to stop by and hang out a little bit. Play a lot of different stuff. We're not playing FM right now on stream. Right now we are playing Splatoon a lot. for those of you that have a Switch and are into kind of competitive games. A lot of fun, so definitely check that out. Yeah, that is gonna do it for me tonight. Once again, thank y'all for hanging out watching. Hope y'all doing well. Stay well, stay safe, stay good, stay healthy out there, and we'll see you next time for San Marino at Wales.